It's me, Duty Boy! I'm going to build two types of guardian farms and see which one is the best. I've already found an ocean monument, defeated the elder guardians, and used sponges to drain out the inside. I've also set up a conduit under the ocean monument so that I can see underwater, avoid drowning, and I can mine faster. You'll want to use invisibility potions and remove your armor to prevent dying. Now I'm going to build the easiest type of guardian farm using these materials. Here is a material list of the blocks you'll need. First, clear the single blocks and kelp and seagrass off the top area of the monument starting from about here up. This first guardian farm only takes about an hour to build if you have all the materials on hand. This design has been showcased already in several YouTube videos. I don't know who came up with the design originally, but according to my research, it looks like a Minecraft YouTuber named Cortezarino came up with an early version of it first. Hard to tell when no one shares credit. Build 4 obsidian portals on top of the ocean monument and place lights on top to prevent spawns. I used sea lanterns. Then take out the blocks directly under the portals. Build a floor inside the bottom of the portals with temporary dirt blocks. Then extend these by one row outside each portal. From each of these ledges, go up 1 block and then out 7 blocks in all directions. Connect these lines to make a large square around the portals. Watch your invisibility and be sure to drink another potion before it wears off, or those dirty, evil guardians will kill you! Fill the dirt frame with dirt blocks. Place a block at the corner and glass blocks outside of it. Create a glass border all the way around. Raise the corners with 2 more glass blocks, then place 3 fence gates at each corner and open them. Now grab 121 scaffolding and erect them near the center. Climb to the top. You should be at about Y184. Build a glass platform here with slabs over the center so that you can AFK here without fear of phantoms. Now go back down, take down your scaffolding and place a bucket of water on top of the fence gates in each corner. Then go around the outside of the glass square, placing water buckets every 2 spaces until water is flowing directly up to the portals, but not through the portals. Now carefully knock out the dirt at the bottom of each portal, light the portals, and go through into the Nether. On the Nether side, dig a 2x2 hole on both sides of the portal and dig down 4 more blocks. Dig out the middle and dig a 2-high room to one side for storage. Place 5 double chests in this room and 2 rows of 5 hoppers below the portal going into the chests. I didn't bring enough chests with me when I came through, so don't be like me. Also, you'll want multiple rows of chests because this farm produces a lot. Cover the hoppers with campfires. I used soul campfires just to make sure the piglins stay away from here. Now build a glass dome on either side of the Nether portal with a 2x2x6 interior so that all the guardians fall down onto the campfires. Now go inside the dome into the portal and place the last 2 glass blocks before you vanish. When you get back, remove all the dirt blocks. Now grab soul sand and starting from these corners above the monument entrance, extend soul sand out by 3 blocks. Connect a line of soul sand to the opposite corner and fill in to create a little platform. Now cover the entire top pyramid of the monument with soul sand. Start from one side and go to the other to avoid getting knocked upward into the portals. Things will get laggy, so change your particles to minimal when you're near this farm. We're already done, so fly up to the AFK platform and stand under the slabs. Alright guys, we have been AFK here for about 30 to 35 minutes. I got back a little bit late and come back in the middle of, I guess, like a weather situation. Yeah, it's raining. So I am going to head over to the Nether and we are going to see what the results are. So it's just a short distance right across this fiery lake and through this little cave here, and there we go. All right, so now we've got a little collection system down here. Just have like basically 10 double chests, and oh my gosh, they are almost full. And happy side effect, I've got a lot of ink sacs here. All right guys, looks like the items are still draining in. We're not getting any more guardians coming in because I left the other side, but we are waiting for all those items to be collected and pulled down into the chests. And I am going to do an item count and figure out what we got. The total appears to be 27,271 items in just 35 minutes. I mean, that is a completely superpowered farm. For most of you, this easy 1-hour Guardian farm is going to give you all the prismarine and raw cod resources you need. But now I am going to replace this farm with a much larger Guardian farm with more focused spawning. First, I'm building walls of glass and prismarine all the way around the farm. This wall design will figure into my final epic build, which will be a futuristic underwater city surrounding a kind of Guardian processing plant with a few surface towers on top. This might not be my final design for the Guardian Farm's walls, but now that the entire area is enclosed, we can start removing the water inside by filling the area with gravel. I'm using gravel instead of sand because it falls the same way sand does, and I have a piglin bartering farm that gives me as much gravel as I want. I'm filling a 7 wide area at a time, then digging out all the gravel except a single dividing wall to hold up the remaining water. As I continue filling and digging out 7 wide strips, I reach the middle, where I can easily dig out the gravel and take down the easy Guardian farm. As I get close to the end, I wanted to try a little experiment by creating 8 7-wide sections across the remaining water. Then I try using sponges to drain each section I've created, but it works terribly. I use almost all my sponges to drain one area, and then I have to dry my sponges, requiring fuel. So I go back to filling in the sections with gravel because it takes nearly the same amount of time and no fuel. Once I've got all the water on top of the monument drained, I tear down the ocean monument structure. This provides me plenty of materials I can use to build my new and hopefully more powerful Guardian farm. Here are the materials I will use to build my Guardian grinder design, including the surrounding walls. Here are the materials needed for just the Guardian grinder. First, I'm going to find the exact center of the area by placing blocks diagonally across the floor. Now I'm going to place them diagonally the other way until they connect up. These are the exact center 4 blocks of the area. I'm going to draw another line of blocks around the center blocks and then another line around that and remove all the blocks in the center. This square marks where the drop chute to the kill chamber is located. Now count 3 blocks away from the corner, then place another prismarine brick. Create a 6x6 square here in line with the killing chamber marks. Raise a prismarine brick column from each corner, fill the space between the inner and outer side with prismarine, and then fill the sides in with cyan glass. You can use any colored glass you like because cyan dye is expensive. Now raise these walls all the way up to Y62 or even with the water level. Grab several stacks of kelp and fill 2 water buckets. Then place blocks 2 down from the top of the water tank. Place your 2 buckets of water 1 space apart to form an infinite water source. Then fill the corner and the adjacent side. When the top is full and the water is still, take out the blocks to let the water fill the tank. Swim to the bottom of the tank and place rows of kelp to create source blocks. Raise the kelp manually all the way to the top. Remember to use water breathing potions or a conduit to avoid drowning. Then swim to the bottom and fill it with a layer of soul sand. The water should push you to the top and you should not be able to swim back down anywhere in the tank. Now repeat this on all 4 sides until you have 4 water tanks surrounding the center. At the top, run a line of prismarine bricks from each corner back into the middle, then fill in 3 rows with prismarine and place glass panes along the edge. Run a line of prismarine bricks all the way around the outside. Use prismarine brick slabs to cover the top of each water tank, then throw 3 or 4 buckets of water at the back end. The water should run all the way into the middle and over the glass panes. Then take out the slabs. On top of the brick walls, place 3 blocks at each central corner, 2 at each end, and fill the outside wall with prismarine. Fill the gaps with glass if you like. Top the walls with prismarine brick slabs to reduce spawns, then fill in the center with full bricks. I like to put 4 sea lanterns around the center and 2 more 5 blocks out on each side to light up the roof and prevent spawns. Now build walls to contain the drop chute in the center. I use glass on 2 sides so I can see into the drop chute, but you don't have to. Dig down below the monument base, wall off the area below, and fill it with gravel to take out the water. Continue digging down until you hit Y28. This creates a 32-foot drop that should greatly damage or kill the guardians instantly. Place a row of 4 hoppers all pointing into the floor at one side. Dig down at least 5 blocks under all the hoppers. Place another row of hoppers coming down from the front hoppers, then place 4 droppers under those, facing off the side of the drop chute. Behind the droppers, place 4 more droppers in the corner, 2 rows of observers looking at those, then on top place a comparator going into a block with a redstone torch behind each. Place blocks under each of the front hoppers too. This system will unload the hoppers into a water stream in front of them. Get back on top of the hoppers and place 3 more rows of them, all going into the front hoppers. Cover them with 16 campfires, then seal off the drop chute bottom. Fill in with spare blocks where you can, then dig a 2-high water tunnel for a water stream headed off to the side. Dig down below this line and build a storage system to collect your items. I built a mass storage auto sorting system, but note that it can be difficult to move items all the way to the end of the water line, and unsorted storage might be better. If you need a tutorial for a mass storage sorting system, please ask in the comments. Also, if you hit any caves while digging your storage system, now's the time to light them with torches and clear out any spawners. My ocean monument sits over a mine shaft, so this was the perfect opportunity to optimize. Now return to the monument's base and get on top of the roof. You should be at Y66, but if not, make adjustments to your calculations. Near the center, place 90 scaffolding and climb up to the top. I'm now at Y156 and I'm going to create a glass AFK platform here with slabs over top of it. Now I'm going to AFK here for 35 minutes like last time. So I've gathered some of the items together in order to do a little addition. It would seem that after 35 minutes, we have collected 18,879 items. Not bad. So, the clear winner on efficiency and item drops is the easy design using Nether Portals to send guardians to another dimension for disposal, freeing up the mob cap on this side. However, my design allows me to collect a massive number of items here without having to go to the Nether. I prefer to have my resources handy so that I can commence building my massive underwater city. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please click the like button.